Ms. Würzburger, whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning. Good morning, Charm TV. The September 19th, 2024 proceedings of the Board of Liquor License Commissioners for Baltimore City will now begin. Please take this opportunity to turn off or mute all electronic devices. The board is now in session. Mr. Chair, we do have one preliminary matter before we begin. Case number 11 on the docket is postponed. Glenroy R. Lang, MLJ Inc., trading as trade name pending, 4001 Falls Road, rear unit. Moving on, for the first item, a 90-day transfer hardship extensions. Dale Walker, 200 South Haven LLC, trade name pending, 200 South Haven Street. Class B, beer, wine, and liquor license request for a transfer hardship extension under the provisions of the Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-1705B. Please come forward.
Morning.
Abraham on behalf of Dale Walker. I believe it's 200 South Haven Street. I think it trades as El Dragon, which is a really cool name.
And
We're just asking for
this is a
hardship hearing.
90-day transfer hardship extension.
That's correct. We've been struggling with some of the permits and everything. I think we've got most of the stuff wrapped up. We're just trying to get some of the closing documents into the liquor board, make sure Ms. Russell has everything, and go from there.
Commissioners have any questions?
No questions.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Hurdle, on the basis of your written request dated July 31 and your appearance this morning, I would approve a 90-day transfer hardship extension for this license.
Yes, based on material, letter from the attorney, and testimony, I also vote to approve the request for transfer hardship extension of 90 days.
Based on your July 31st letter and your proffer me today, I also vote to approve this 90-day transfer hardship extension.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you.
Carlos Amilcar Ramirez Rivera and Janet Beth Bonilla Diaz, El Pueblito Restaurant and Bar, Inc., trading as El Pueblito Restaurant and Bar, 3311 Annapolis Road. Class BD7, beer, wine, and liquor license, request for a transfer hardship extension under the provisions of the Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-1705B. Please come forward.
For the record, Melvin J. Gadensky representing the applicant. This is another one where they're just in the final process of getting the bulk transfer permit and trader's license and so forth. They expect to have it shortly, but they still need the extension.
Okay. Commissioners have any questions?
No questions.
No questions.
All right, thank you, Mr. Kadensky. On the basis then of your written request of August 2 and your presentation this morning, I vote to approve a 90-day transfer hardship extension for this BD7 license.
Yes, based on material, letter from the attorney, and testimony, I also vote to approve the request for transfer hardship extension of 90 days.
Based on your August 2nd letter and your proffer me today, I also vote to approve this transfer hardship extension of this BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
Thank you.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
All right, thank you. Good luck.
Joseph Zudi and Abiat Gebra Mariam, Zeman LLC, trading as Dukem Restaurant, 1100 Maryland Ave, Class B beer, wine, and liquor license, request for a transfer hardship extension under the provisions of the Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article, Section 12-1705B. Please come forward.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. This is a matter that's been delayed. All documents are in except for the fact there's a tax hold of the seller. There's missing returns for 2010, 14, 18, 22, and 23. We've been pushing the seller's accountant to get these done, and they're working on it. So we'd like a 90-day extension just to satisfy the
Sounds like a
comptroller.
problem.
What's that?
A lot of missing tax returns.
But it's a seller, and it's
Yeah.
beyond our control, but but I've been on top of them.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, I'm sorry if I could jump in. Can you state your name for the record?
For the record, Gary Maslin on behalf of the applicant.
Commissioners have any questions?
No questions.
No questions.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Maslin. On the basis of your written request of July 31, your proffer this morning, I vote to approve a 90-day transfer hardship extension for this Class B license.
All right.
Based on materials, letter from the attorney, and his testimony, I also vote to approve the request for transfer hardship extension of 90 days.
Based on your July 31st letter and your proffer me today, I also vote to approve this transfer hardship extension for 90 days of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license.
All right.
Ms.
Thank
Russell?
you, gentlemen.
No,
Have a
it's for the
great day.
record.
Thank you.
Bycash Thapa, K&K Group 2, LLC, trade name pending, 1203 West Mount Royal Avenue, Class B Beer, Wine, Liquor License. Request for a transfer hardship extension under the provisions of Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article 12-1705B. Please come.
Thank you, Stephen W. Fogelman, on behalf of the applicant. In this matter, we had some issues with the seller's tax liability. Due to some extenuating circumstances, the license had to be administratively approved, subject to your approval of this request for the extension. Thank you.
Commissioners have any questions?
No question.
No questions.
All right, thank you. On the basis then of your written request of August 6th, your proffer this morning an explanation concerning the urgency of the transfer, I vote to approve a 90-day transfer hardship extension for this Class B license.
Based on material, letter from the attorney, and the testimony, vote to approve the request for a transfer hardship extension of 90 days.
Based on your August 6th letter, your proffer made today, I also vote to approve this request for a transfer hardship extension of this Class B license.
Thank you all.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have
Robert-
the next one.
Sorry. Roberto Ars DD LLC, trading as Bullpen Sports Bar and Grill, 508 Washington Boulevard, Class D Beer and Light Wine License. Request for a transfer hardship extension under the provisions of the Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article 12-1705B.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. Good to see you. Steve Fogelman on behalf of the applicant. In this matter, this matter reminds me of the Orioles because they got this transfer in January. We're hoping to open up in time for the season. Fire code issues have sprung up. The International Fire Code is amended from time to time. And when you didn't need $70,000 sprinklers 5 years ago, now you need them. And they're working with a fire consultant to see if there's any other alternatives, like a fire suppression system. And for that reason, they're still stuck in neutral. So we'd ask for the balance of the 90 days that we asked for back this summer. So I'd
Commissioners
ask.
have questions?
No question.
No questions.
All right, thank you. On the basis then of your written request of July 11th and your proffer this morning, vote to approve the rest of the 90-day transfer hardship extension period for this Class D beer and light wine license.
Thank you so much.
Based on material, letter from the attorney, and the testimony, I also vote to approve the request for transfer hardship extension of 90 days.
Based on your July 11th letter and your proffer made today, I also vote to approve this transfer hardship extension of the balance of the 90 days of this Class D beer, wine, and light wine license.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. We'll do that 2 minutes, but that's all right. That's fine.
We're going to go out of order for a moment. We're going to call Nuttawood, Metawipuri, and Javelak Metawipuri, Royal Thai LLC, trading as Thai Restaurant, 3100 Greenmount Avenue, Class BD7, beer, wine, and liquor license application to transfer ownership and location of a Class BD7 beer, wine, liquor license presently located at 3316 Greenmount Avenue to 3100 Greenmount Avenue. Please come forward.
Thank you. Stephen W. Fogelman on behalf of the applicant. You must have known I'm trying to go to the Orioles game today, so thank you for calling me.
I hope you bring them some luck, because God knows they need it these days. Right, Larry? Okay, let's hear about this case.
Thank you very much. This has been Royal Thai restaurant for many years. As Councilwoman Ramos will tell you, it's served the community down the street. It's moving into a nice renovated, kind of a hub of that part of Greenmount. In fact, I remember when I was on the board, this was a location that caused a lot of trouble. There were a lot of problems. There was a bus stop there and a liquor store there. This is, like I say, a community treasure. They're invested in the community, and the applicant lives, Mr. Metawipuri lives here in the city, grew up running the restaurant with his parents, and so we'd ask.
So it's the same management and everybody just moving to a new location?
Exactly.
Okay. And they have no history of violations, I believe, so
I don't think so.
Everything's been good. Commissioners have any questions? I'm going to let you speak in a minute.
No questions.
No questions.
Councilwoman?
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. Thank you very much for giving us the time today. I just want to express my, enthusiastic support for this transfer. As you know, I'm sure you all have been at the Thai restaurant, and it was heartbreaking when the news came that they had to close. And let me just tell you, the team that we put together to make sure that they could stay on Greenmount Avenue. It's a huge team of District 14 residents, and including the mayor's office as well. And so we're just really excited to have them still in Waverly. I'm grateful that they chose to stay because, they got offers from all over the city to go move to other places. So having them be part of the Renaissance of Greenmount is really special, and I'm grateful, and I hope to have your support as well. Thank you so much.
Appreciate your comment.
Good.
Just
Okay.
want to say it's nice to agree with the councilwoman this morning.
Yeah. So it makes it interesting. Right?
Right.
Commissioners have any questions?
No question.
No
All right,
questions.
thank you. All right, Mr. Fogelman, then, on the basis of the materials contained in the application, your proffer, the testimony received, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership and location of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license presently located at 3316 Greenmount Avenue to 3100 Greenmount Avenue. Commissioners?
Yes, based on material and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership and location of Class BD7 BWL license presently located at 3316 Greenmount Avenue to 3100 Greenmount Avenue.
Based on application materials proffer made by council and testimony given today, I also vote to approve this application and transfer ownership and location of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license, now located at 3316 Greenmount Avenue to 3100 Greenmount Avenue.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
Thank you all, and good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you
Good
so
luck.
much. Thank you for accommodating
Mr.
my
Fogelman.
Sure.
We'll be going back to 7.
All right, getting back on track. Giorgio Comninos, Despina Farakis, and Eleni Fatiadou, Porthouse LLC, trading as Porthouse LLC, 6500 Riverview Avenue. Application for a new Class B beer, wine, and liquor restaurant license under the provisions of alcoholic beverages and cannabis articles, Section 12-903C2 little I, requiring $500,000 in capital investment in restaurant fixtures and facilities, 51% of food sales, and seating capacity for a minimum of 75 people. Please come forward.
Morning.
Commissioners, we're here requesting a postponement today. This is on behalf of Port House at 6500 Riverview, and I think we got notices that said Riverside, but I think everything was posted properly. I think everything's done at the location. We just, somehow the appraisal slipped through the cracks, and we'll have that in hand Wednesday of next week.
I don't think you identified yourself.
Abraham Hurdle for the record, sorry.
Okay. Commissioners have any questions?
No questions.
No questions.
All right. Mr. Hurdle, then, on the basis of your request, we will continue this case to our next docket, which handles transfers and new licenses, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
May be excused.
You may.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Ashley Denise Mack, Yibo Kitchen LLC, trading as Yibo Kitchen, 2219 Maryland Avenue, Class B, beer, wine, and liquor license, application to transfer ownership with continuation of outdoor table service, requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward.
For the record, Melvin J. Kadensky representing the applicant. This is a transfer of an existing license, was created there in 2022. It's a small little restaurant, seats about 75 people. Ms. Mack has some prior experience working in restaurant business and also has been working there. She's taken the alcohol awareness course. She's familiar with the rules and regulations of the liquor board. She'll have about 10 employees, 5 front of the house, 5 back of the house. The front of the house people will be alcohol certified, and I think it'll be a nice amenity for that little community there.
Okay. Commissioners have any questions?
No questions.
No questions.
All right, thank you. On the basis then of the materials contained in the application and the proffer from council, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with continued outdoor table service and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership with continuation of outdoor table service and the request for delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on the application materials and the proffer made by council today, I also vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with the continuation of outdoor table service and the delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Ms. Russell?
Elizabeth for the record.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Good luck, man.
Yeah, good luck.
Daniel Restum, Dynamic Procurement Group LLC, trading as El Mary's, 1939 Fleet Street, Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license, application to transfer ownership with continuation of outdoor table service. Please come forward.
Yes, good morning. Is it me, or is this docket flying? So-
You know, I like to run a smooth ship.
Absolutely. Let me give you menus for Ale Mary's. It's just a transfer.
Thank you.
And if you could state your name.
Thank you. Stephen Fogelman on behalf of the applicant Daniel Restum. And this
Clever
one,
name.
this one is great. Mr. Restum has a career, very lucrative career in defense procurement, federal procurement, having worked in the government prior to that. He became a fan of the restaurant, became a customer. He lives in the neighborhood with his wife. And when he found out it was for sale, he jumped on it. And they've already been operating under a management agreement. You know, it's always great to hear stories about everything's, it's going to be fabulous and new and bigger and better and improved, but it's also nice to know that nothing's going to change sometimes, too.
So you left a good job for a crazy job?
That's what
I think the first one was a little crazy.
So, yeah, I that's what I tell everybody. I try to talk them. They come to my office, try to talk them out of buying a bar. But if they've already signed the contract, then I'll get you through the rest. So that said, Fells Point was happy to hear that they're going to keep the $15 steak night and all the other things that that they've become beloved for. It's a locals place. They've signed an MOU with Kate Sims, the president of FPRA, and effectively, their normal hour is going to be 10 a.m. to midnight. If for some reason the Orioles are playing the World Series out in Los Angeles or something, they might be.
From your lips to God's ears.
Can only hope. So there's certainly a public need and desire for this. We've got a great applicant.
And is he certified?
Are you alcohol awareness certified? He's indicating he is,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
And he will make sure his servers also have alcohol management training.
Okay. Commissioners have questions?
No question.
No questions.
All right, thank you. On the basis of the materials contained in the application, the proffer from council, any testimony received, and the exhibits which will be received, I vote to approve the application to transfer ownership of this BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license with continued outdoor table service, subject to the terms of the MOU, which will be incorporated and made a part of the license.
And by his consent, it's made part of the record and license. Thank you.
You say there's an MOU with this?
Yes.
Mr. Chair, okay. Based on materials and testimony provided today, and subject to the MOU, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership with continuation of outdoor table service.
Give that to Stacy.
Based on application materials, the proffer made by council, any testimony in the exhibit that was entered today, I also vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license with the continuation of outdoor table service, subject to the MOU as enforceable by law.
Ms. Russell?
Mike Elizabeth for the record. Board Exhibit 1, menu, 2, MOU.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good luck, sir.
Thank
Good
you.
luck. What persuaded you, the menu?
Yes. $15 steak, mashed potatoes, and vegetables. Can't go wrong.
Christopher Mack Chen, Peter Zhang, Baltimore LLC, trading as Peter Chang, 1923 Ashland Avenue, Class B, beer, wine, and liquor license, application to transfer ownership. Please come forward.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. Stephen W. Fogelman on behalf of the applicant, Mr. Chen. This is an intra-entity transfer of ownership only. Nothing will change at Peter Chang at Ashland Avenue except for the name on the license, our city resident, Mr. Chen. So,
Oh, okay. So it's just a replacement on the resident agent?
exactly.
Okay. Commissioners have any questions?
No question.
No questions.
All right, thank you. Based on the materials contained in the application and the proffer from council, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license.
Yes, based on material and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership.
Based on the application materials and the proffer made by council, also vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
All right, thank you. Good luck, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, there being no further business before this board, the board is in recess until Thursday, October 10, 2024, at 10:30. We are adjourned.
Thank you to everybody who was involved today, and we'll see you the next time. Go O's.
Hopefully, they're still going.